Hi members, federal election around the corner. We've talked ad nauseam about it. Fringe benefits tax, beer excise has been great results. We've had a great result around apprenticeship startups with the Liberal Party, and of course we're still working on migration. So that's all the big federal election stuff that you've heard about for the last few months coming to a head over the next few days. Just got off Gather Round, Anna, just amazing. It just grows and grows and grows. The fantastic thing is it's not just a CBD-centric event. The regions are getting a great upskill. The suburbs did really well. Accommodation was massive, Anna.
Yeah, so record smashed on last year, and last year was a record as well, so that's really good. An additional, and this is really important, 33% of visitors were from interstate, so that's new money coming into our state, and they're taking their time travelling here. So they're actually spending money not just once they get here in the Greater Adelaide area, but also on their way across, and that's in large part, I think, to do with the government's decision to align it with the Victorian school holidays. So yes, amazing result. I always say it starts with the bed night. Once you get somebody here to sleep, they have to eat somewhere, they have to drink somewhere, and they spend money in other places as well.
All sorts of other areas.
So it's great for the economy in general within the state. There's something else really important that it does as well, I think. It's not just about a great weekend of footy. It's about getting money in the coffers so that the government can do things like support regions that are in trouble. And we saw that with the For Pete's Sake campaign and the Peter Party at Peterborough.
Peterborough, it was a great day. The AHA sponsored the day with the advertiser. It was a fantastic day. I'm going to throw one thing about Gather Round. The Premier's challenging everyone, how does it get bigger? One of the things we saw was bed nights dropped a bit on the Sunday. And I think we need two Victorian teams playing that last game at an oval just to keep the Vics here a bit longer spending money in our state. To me, that's the next evolution of Gather Round. Gather Round was fun. Peterborough was a fun day with a very serious cause. There's been a few other nuts and bolts of less, not quite so sexy, but really important. The big one that's in draft phase is liquor licensing review. Anna, you'll be happy to see the end of that.
I will be. It's been a very, very long process, but can I say, on a positive note, it has been a transparent process with both the Minister and her key staff. There has been a lot of opportunity for consultation, and we're incredibly grateful for that. And a lot of it has been a very collaborative piece. I think it's fair to say that the Minister is very sympathetic to pubs that are essentially small and family, medium-sized businesses. So we thank her and her department and, as I said, key staff for that process. We're at the pointy end there. We're nearly finished, and I'm optimistic that we're now moving into a phase with the Minister and her key staff in relation to cutting some more of that red tape that we always talk about. So watch this space.
And as the Minister of Small Business, she's really aware of that. With the licence review, we won't get everything we want. That's silly to even think that. We just feel like we've had a really good hearing. So it's been a good process. So with that, I hope everyone has a happy election night, and we look forward to catching up soon.